I want you to join me in this video as I visit Nashville, Tennessee STAFDA conference to check out the latest commercial residential tools available on the market. I think it's gonna be an amazing time. Stay tuned as I find the next tool for your toolbox. A lot of the products you find here are more through distributors, but I'm telling you what, I don't know about you, but I love commercial-based equipment because you know you're getting a good quality product. And I have Georgia, and she's going to explain just a little bit more about it.
Hi, I'm Georgia Foley. I'm STAFDA CEO. It's a show for manufacturers and distributors of construction products. Everything from hand tools, power tools, safety, you name it, we got it.
All right, so I was walking by the Little Giant booth over here with all their ladders, and I've used them previously in the past when I used to have to shove one of these in my Honda Civic to go to a job site. And I tell you what, they finally have something to protect you if you want to climb on top of one of these ladders. Now I want you to take a look at this, so stay tuned.
What's up, y'all? I'm Shady Baghdadi with Little Giant Ladders, and this is the adjustable safety cage. So as you can see, this thing's a beast. It's an 8-to-14 adjustable safety cage. Right now it's in the fully extended mode. I'm going to show you how you can actually adjust this thing in 1-foot increments. The sides are actually independently adjustable. So all you do is hit the rock locks. If you want to come over here and zoom in, there's a rope back here that's actually tensioned. So the entire weight of the ladder, or the cage in this case, is on this rope right here. The way we bring it down is that we're going to release the handbrake, and it'll slowly bring the ladder back down to where we can snap it into this increment. So all we do is lower it, and as you'll see, it'll just lock into its position. You can do that in 1-foot increments. So you see how it's staggered right now? The reason for that is that we can actually use this on stairs, auditoriums, anywhere where a scissor lift or a boom lift won't go, this will. I'll show you on the back side again. You just unlock the rock locks, use the handbrake to bring it down. Lock them back in, and they snap right in. The advantage of this cage is that you can circumvent fall protection and tie-off points on job sites, which is a big advantage. As you can see at the top, you have a fully enclosed bucket, which is a 42-inch guardrail all around 360, which meets the definition of fall protection. So I'm going to go up there right now and demonstrate that. You walk straight through the doors. And they shut right behind you. The platform is huge. It gives you a lot of space to work with. You're really safe. You got a toe kick and this mesh right here to avoid any tools falling down. So a really versatile cage, keeps you nice and enclosed, and you feel very safe even when you're all the way at the top. Now this thing also rolls, so if we pick it up off of the floor right there, you can use this in a warehouse setting with the caster wheels that roll nice on the concrete floor. So we make this in 3 different sizes, 3 to 5, 5 to 9, and 8 to 14. So on the tallest one, on the 14-foot model, if you're 5 foot or 6 foot tall, you can reach about 20 feet. Typically, we'll use this to replace scaffolding, scissor lifts, and other equipment that can sometimes be unsafe out in the workplace.
So I was passing by one of the booths over here, and I wanted to stop at Flex to be able to talk to them. And you guys know I've done some reviews on some of the Flex products, and you guys know how I feel about it. It is probably some of the best gear that I've used, but you also have some questions probably regarding the batteries. Now, the battery question is going to be answered. I will make sure that the warranties are going to be answered too as well, and we're going to cover a whole line of products from Flex.
Hey everybody, I'm Mike Serene with Flex Power Tools. We're excited to have you guys here with us today. All right, y'all. Now what we want to talk about is our battery technology. This is the special sauce that Flex has that really differentiates us from the competition. So we have two lines of batteries here. We have our standard cylindrical cell lithium ion technology, which is best in class at this moment. And then the thing we came out with about a year ago is our stacked lithium technology. This is game changing. You can deliver in our stacked lithium, our brand new edition, 2 amp hour pack. You can deliver 960 watts out of this battery. So what does that mean? When I look at our 5 amp hour cylindrical cell battery, these are equal power out. That's cool stuff, because when you look at the size difference, I'm shrinking the package and getting the same amount of output in it. The other cool thing with stacked lithium is, again, is if you look up here, you're getting 200% more power out of stacked lithium, and a really important thing that you're getting out of it is 100% faster charging. So to put that charging into perspective, if I look at my 3.5 amp hour stacked lithium battery, I can charge this from 0 to 100% in 15 minutes. That's pretty cool. You will not run this down in most general applications in under 15 minutes. So if I have a battery charging, I got countless runtime. In our stacked lithium, we offer 4 packs. We offer the brand new 2 amp hour. We go into our 3.5, which I just discussed. We have a 6 amp hour, and then we have a 10 amp hour. So we cover the full gauntlet depending on the application in stacked lithium. And then in our cylindrical cell batteries, we have a 2.5, a 5, an 8, and a 12. All of these batteries are compatible with any flex tool. You can run a 2 amp hour on a table saw, or you can run a 10 amp hour on an oscillating tool. All compatible. That's cool stuff, guys. Hey everybody, it's Mike again. I want to talk to you about our new line of flex nailers and staplers that we've just come out with into the market. This again is game-changing technology, y'all. We're excited about this. So when you look at our line, we have a pretty well full line now, and we're going to continue to expand into 2025 and 26 and beyond. But where we start with is we have 2 framing nailers. We have the 20 degree and the 30 degree. These nailers will fire 2 shots in 1 second. The fastest nailers within the marketplace. Moving on down, we'll go into some of our finishing nailers. Obviously, the biggest part of the category is an 18 gauge. So we have an 18 gauge finish nailer. This unit will fire 2,400 nails on a single charge of a 2.5 amp hour battery. So really, really incredible runtime that it delivers. We go into here. This is another new addition as of just a couple weeks ago. This is our pin nailer, 23 gauge pinner. This was a much asked for in the marketplace unit, and now we finally got them in stock in our facilities. We'll go into a 3/8 inch, what most people would call a T50 stapler. Again, a brand new addition to the marketplace. A lot of demand out already for this unit, so we're excited about that. And then going to the other side here, you'll see we have a 15 gauge angled nailer. And then in the 16 gauge market, we go into a straight and an angled unit. So we have a fairly full line. Again, we're looking at some others launching here over the next 6 months to really build this line out. All this is in-house innovation. It's game changing, folks. Let's go over and fire a couple nails and show this performance. Hey everybody, back again. Let's fire some nails. This is the moment you've been waiting for. So let's get after it. We're gonna start here with our 3/8 inch stapler. You'll see very light, compact unit. Performance on this is phenomenal. We're firing into some very wet wood right here, and if you look at it, very flush fasten. Step up here, we'll go into our 16 gauge. Again, our power on, power off is right here. We have 2 modes of operation on this unit. We have single shot and bump shot. So we'll go into bump shot here, and let's see the performance on this. All day long, folks, all day long. Last but not least, we'll get into the big guns here. This is our 30 degree framing nailer. So if you look at this guy, same modes of operation. My power on is right here. I got single shot and bump shot. We'll go into bump shot here, and let's fire this big gun. Nothing better than a show making all this noise, getting people. Look at all the traffic coming over to see what's going on. All right, folks. Again, here at the STAFDA show, we want to show you some new product in our stack pack storage system that's just now coming out into market. This thing has been a much needed, much demanded product in it. This is our new rolling drawer. This unit right here, in the past, there's always been a box where you had to take all the other tops off to get into the bottom box. This rolling drawer takes that issue away. When we look at it, You still have our 9-inch rubber wheels on it. It still has all the features of the other Stack Pack, the removable handle so it fits in the back of a pickup truck with a tonneau cover. Again, this is new to the market. Go out and check it out. You can find it in your stores right now. Hey everybody, I want to cover one more thing in Stack Pack. Again, new to market as of now. So we have our Stack Pack radio that has just come out. Fully compatible with our whole Stack Pack line. This thing really rocks, y'all. It's got 4 speakers for surround sound technology. And if we crank it up, you'll be very impressed with the sound that comes out of this unit. Again, compatible with the Stack Pack. You can sync up to 30 of these units to create a real concert environment. Hey everybody, it's Mike again. Want to cover another new set of products that's just coming out here at the STAFDA show. This is our new line of impact wrenches. Again, game-changing technology like all of these flex tools that you see up on the wall here. We have a full line now in impacts that, again, differentiate us from the competition. You look here, here's a 3/8 inch compact unit. We also have it in the 1/2 inch unit. Again, very comparable. When you look at the size and the compactness of these, when end users put these in hands, you get that true wow effect out of it. The next line that we've just updated in our Generation 2 are our high torque impact wrenches. Over 1,600 foot-pounds of torque on these units. These things are game changers when you get into the farm and agricultural mechanic shops. These things have the power to do just about anything within the market. We have a 1/2 inch version and we have a 3/8 or a 3/4 inch version. When you look at these units, they're beefy. They truly show what a professional power tool can do in the marketplace. We're excited about these. Go out and find them in your local stores.
So my name's Chris Metcalf. I'm with Flex Power Tools. I specialize in our automotive division. We just launched 3 new car polishers to the market, which is really exciting. And if you don't know Flex, in the car polishing area, Flex is one of the leading products. So our car polishers, we have 3 different models. This is our rotary polisher. It's going to give you a very smooth and quiet running rotary polisher. We also have what Flex is really well known for, which is our gear driven product. This is an 8mm, so it actually, let me change this battery real quick. And I'll show you on camera what this does. So if you watch, you can actually see the motion that it's making. It's a little bit of an orbital motion, but because it's gear driven, you can't actually stop the pad from moving on the paint, which gives you a great finish. And our last product, which is more commonly known in the market as free spinning Orbital. This is a 15mm throw. It's going to give you that final finish whenever you're doing polishing on a car, and one of our #1 selling products. We also have an adapter, so if anybody has one of our original polishers, which is in the maroon color, this is an 18-volt product, one of our original cordless, polishers. We now have an adapter, which you can buy, which is a new product that goes on our 18-volt, and you can use our great new 24-volt batteries on your original polisher.
So I was walking through some of these booths and I saw this wet wipe cloth used for kind of the construction industry that's super hardcore. It was interesting enough to where I had to stop by and see what was going on over here.
We're Crocodile Cloth. We're here at the STAFDA show. We're demonstrating the biggest, baddest cleaning cloth on the market. 15 by 10, strong, able to take any tasks that you need in the industry. We got a friend here, Mike, from
Mississauga, Ontario.
There we go. He decided to step up and take the Swamp Bucket Challenge. Inside this bucket is dirt, oil, and paint. Inside there's also 3 crocodiles. He's got to dig out one. If he does it, he's cleaning off his hands. He's going to get a carless or crocodile to go home with.
Perfect.
All right, Mike. Step up.
So I got to dig out one.
Let's get messy. Yep.
Okay.
All you got to do is get one. There it is.
There it is.
There's the crocodile.
Oh, so you got to clean that off?
I got to clean it off. All right.
So what is that material that's inside that bucket?
So we got dirt, green paint, crocodile cloth color, obviously, and then we have oil. Stuff you run into every day out in the field. Mike's going to clean off his hands with it. We're starting with the original. Take off the grease, grime, oil. That's one cloth.
Yep.
And then we're going to change. I want him to see what the power scrub has. Power scrub's got a little grit to it, groove in the fabric itself. It's going to be able to get in there and get that grease and grime right out of the crevices. And that is the Swamp Bucket Challenge here at the STAFDA conference. Come join us.
So I was checking out this booth, and if you've ever had problems cutting metal roofing, I finally found a tool that will cut it. And not only that, for my metal fabricators out there as well, this is definitely a system to be able to cut with some power tools, some metal. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to them and let them show you what I'm talking about.
Dave Fostervold here with Trumpf Portable Power Tools. Got the N200 nibbler. This is a 14 gauge capacity tool. This was only 16 gauge, but if we wanted to do something thicker, we could move over to our N500 nibbler. Now we're cutting 3/16. Now we're cutting 3/16 with our N500 nibbler. So in addition to the cutting tools, we also have beveling tools. This is our TKF 700. This will put a 1/4 inch bevel into your material. Real easy tool. This controls your metal thickness. This controls your bevel depth. This particular one is set for 45 degrees. We also offer 30 and 37.5 degrees. Maximum capacity with this tool is 1/4 inch. Oxide free. No sparks or dust. You just sweep away the chips.
So I'm Ruben Mitchell from Ox Group. Ox Group recently acquired the Tracer brand. Tracer is an all-encompassing construction marking company. So whether it's markers, pencils, sort of the full range. Got some really cool new stuff that we're showing today at the show. We got the clog-free marker. So we have this in a few different colors, including red, blue, and black. And this is a really cool marker because you look at, a bunch of sawdust or debris on your work surface and you want to mark, you can mark through the sawdust. You see the tip is covered in sawdust, and now you can just tap it off and you see it's all gone. And then if we look at our mark through the sawdust, there it is. That cross there, you can see a clean mark right through the sawdust. So that's a really cool product, truly a construction marker versus just a stationary marker, which is really what's on the market today. So in addition, we also got some cool carpenter's pencils. So this is a solid aluminum body, brand new product, actually isn't arriving in stock until mid-December. However, we wanted to show it at the show because it's a really cool new item, truly indestructible. You can, different leads, whatever, this is obviously carbon, we have that in red, we have it in yellow, white, different colors of leads for different surfaces, whether it's brick, block, lumber, of course. So some different products, some really cool items. Of course, you can buy it at your local hardware store. Some of these items are available in the big boxes. And then, of course, online you can find them on Amazon or any of the major e-commerce platforms.
Powersmith is pretty much one of the lighting companies that controls a lot of the commercial higher-end LED lights that are out on the market right now. You can pick them up pretty much on a lot of it on Amazon. But I want you to check out the rest of their products that they have here. They're going to show and talk a little bit more about it.
Powersmith is a complete line of commercial grade work lights and inspection lights and flashlights that are suitable for job site, home, and industry. We range from 2,000 lumen light up to 30,000 lumen lights in a variety of styles. In portable plug-in lights, we have 2,000, 4,000, 7,000, 10,000, and 15,000 lumen portable plug-in lights in a range from $19.99 to $79.99 at retail. We have battery-powered lights ranging from 800 to 3,000 lumens, and retails from $29.99 up to $79.99, and we have stand lights from 8,000, 14,000, 20,000, and 30,000 lumen lights for your big painting, drywall, and remodeling projects. And those range anywhere from $99 up to $300. We also have a complete line of what we call high bay lights or temporary work lights for commercial construction, as well as a complete line of inspection lights and headlamps. One of our most unique products is our Voyager program, and we have two lights, a 5,000 lumen light and an 8,000 lumen stand light that operate off the included battery or can operate off AC power just by plugging in an extension cord, or can operate on your own power tool battery, Milwaukee, Makita, DeWalt, or Bosch. You buy an adapter for about $10 retail, and then you can use your own power tool battery to power any of the Voyager lights. So that's true three-way power. Nobody else does that. AC, DC, and your own power tool battery.
I was walking by this one booth, and you guys know already from my past videos on how much I work with channel strut. And anytime I see some really cool, interesting attachments to channel strut, I just got to stop and see what's new.
Hi, I'm Jim Provins. I'm with Wesanco. Been with the business for about 3 years. We're a very innovative company. We roll strut in 4 different locations in the U.S. We're growing. Everything from the typical 1 5/8 by 1 5/8 by 13/16 by 1 5/8 to the extra deep back-to-back channel. One item I'd like to show you is what we call our Cushion Cloth. It's basically made for ease of installation of piping, conduit, plumbing, electrical, but it basically just turns in, twists in, and then you snap your pipe in. So saves installation time and the hardware of the traditional steel clamp and labor savings of about 70%.
Hey, so I finally found an alternative for an air hose for your shop. I want you to check this out because this is a pretty nifty idea. I like it. It's just something I think is going to help you guys with your organization when you're talking to you about your air hoses all dangling around underneath your tires or just stretching around the shop. It's unwanted. Check this out by Stretch Air.
Skyler, the company's Proline products, and this is our brand Stretch Air, where we do water hoses as well as air hoses.
Go ahead.
So do you want me to go? So,
go, just talk about it.
So right now with our water hose, just imagine it as a mini fireman's hose. So it lays flat until water goes through. It has the outer jacket, which is a 2500 nylon deoner. Think of it as like tactical backpack material. Lightweight, small footprint, because we all know water hoses could get heavy and they're a pain in the butt, right? And they take up a lot of space. This will eliminate that. And it's contractor grade, so it's meant to be beat up. Then if you work your way down, we have our more innovative air hose. We have it in quarter as well as 3/8, 25, 50, and 100 feet. The benefits of this also kind of play into smaller footprint, because when it's deflated, it shrinks down to half its size. So 50 foot deflated will expand to 100 feet when it's inflated. It also has a push button disconnect, so especially in automotive, this is an added benefit, no more sleeve, and it's a 360. And then not only the outer jacket, you don't have to worry about it marring up stuff. You could tie it in a knot. Lightweight, so less fatigue. And then this is our last one, which is more of your traditional air hose. A lot more heavy duty, less innovation, but just more meant to take a beating. You got it in 50, a quarter, as well as 100 foot and a quarter.
I don't know if you're ever on the job site and you're leaving your tools somewhere and you're worried about somebody who's going to be possibly, stealing something or opening up your box, going into it, and you just want to find something that's going to alert you. Well, check this product out. It'll help you as far as the security on the job site, depending on what you're trying to monitor. Check it out.
Good. Hey, my name is Ryan Rapp. I'm one of the partners here with Simtek. We're stoked to be here at STAFDA. We make a wireless security alarm. It runs on 4G LTE and a 1-year battery, so it works anywhere in the world. So you can put it on a job site. It's great for monitoring construction trailers, Connex boxes, toolboxes, you name it. This product will work. The way it works is it detects light, motion, and vibration. When it detects any of the above, it will send an alert to an app on your phone. It could be on all the crew members' phones. You can set up as many people that you want to receive the alerts per unit. You can also name the alert. So let's say you have 15 construction trailers. You can say, hey, this is at job site so-and-so, so you know what's up at that job site. You could have 15, 20 users, again, tied to the same exact thing. Again, it detects light, motion, and vibration. Sends you an alert. You're going to know if somebody is messing with your tools.
So one of the cool things is that when you get the device, all you do is you scan the QR code and you simply just download the app. Makes it so much faster and easier to set up the device. So I finally found it, a product that'll actually remove any adhesive off of any material. Whether you're trying to take off stickers off your car and you're just leaving some sort of material still left on it and you don't want to scratch the surface, or if you have a lot of silicone, you're working with silicone and it's just absolutely getting everywhere, but you can't clean it up really to the way you want it, I want you to check out this product called Re-mov. I'm going to hand this over to Doug and he's going to give us a demonstration on how to use it.
Hi, my name is Doug Rudd. I'm with Re-mov. I have a product called silicone adhesive remover, and I'm going to show you how you can take any type of sticky stuff off of any substrate. So I'm going to put the product behind the sticker, and you're going to see it's actually just going to pull off, and it takes the glue, the adhesive right with it, without tearing, without ripping. So imagine any stickers, decals, sealants, caulking, bathtub areas, kitchen areas, and it just literally just takes it all off, quick and easy, just like that. So again, it's Doug Rudd with Re-mov, silicone adhesive remover.
So this is something for my deck guys, my flooring guys. This is a company called Muro, and what they specialize in is actually the attachment of subflooring directly to the flooring. They got a ton of different products to take a look at, and one of them I found very interesting, especially if you're trying to secure some sort of wood decking or anything of that nature down to your subfloor. So let's go ahead and take a look at what they have.
Hi, I'm Scott Jaffer from Muro North America. We are a auto feed system. Auto feed systems that cover off many different applications. We can do anything from decks, docks, decking for trailers, decking for boats, to drywall, HVAC, subfloor systems. I'll show you this gun. This is our VL43 tool, full stand up. Each coil will have 150 fasteners on it. Ease of use. It also comes with 2 RPMs on one motor depending on the job. But I'll show you this application with a number 8 1 3/4 subfloor screw.
That was insanely fast.
Yeah. So this can show you how quickly this can be done. This tool can be used for many applications. It goes for decks and docks, multiple other things that are a vertical application. I can show you right here quickly on this unit. We just change out a battery. This is our little bit of a pogo. This can be attached to Makitas, DeWalt's, as well as Milwaukee's with a conversion kit where we just change out the chuck. So I'll show you here quickly with what we would do with a regular. This is a brown deck screw going into pressure treated. Turn it on, lock it on. So very simple to use. This can be done with lots of different applications. Once again, this will take anything from 1.5" to 3" screws, or 2.5, sorry. But this is great for the general contractor who wants to do a lot of different things. It also gets you close in on subfloors, into corners and stuff when you want to use your full 43, but it'll get you close in there. Show you one more thing to show a different application. This would be HVAC, so this is going to be metal. Same thing. This gun comes with, sorry, change the battery. This gun comes with the attachment. We don't have the handle. The handle can come off. That's if you want to have a handle, that can be purchased separately. Just show you quickly here.
So I know you guys saw some of my videos on pumps for utility pumps, and just something that could move a lot of water. Like let's say you have a hole and there's just a lot of material, dirt, just garbage inside there. Well, Tsurumi is a company over here that I started talking to, and they have a pretty industrial grade commercial pump if that's what you're looking for, other than your typical garbage Chinese pumps. So let's go ahead and take it over to Ben.
All right, so Tsurumi Pumps, we're a Japanese pump manufacturer, been in the United States since the 70s. We really cut our teeth here in America in the rental market, and as a lot of you guys know, there's really no tougher application than rental, because that's the application where guys are really going to kick the crap out of the equipment. So all our pumps come with continuous duty motors on them, 100% copper windings in there. This is our best seller. It's a 2-inch submersible trash pump. So this pump, people generally think trash pumps, they think of big engine pumps like that, but we actually make a submersible one. So this is a 1/2 horsepower, 2-inch. It's got an agitator that hangs off the bottom of the impeller there. With the impeller and the agitator, it stirs up that debris on the bottom, creates a vortex that pushes it up and pumps it out. So this will actually pump sand and water. We also have some clean to watering pumps, some low level pumps. But everything, continuous duty motor on it, meant to run 24/7, 365, and take a licking and keep on ticking.
So I was walking past this booth and it caught my eye. The company's name is SPEC OPS. They have some killer looking tools, but not only that, they have some really good quality tools. A lot of the employees here are veterans, and they do a really good philanthropy behind donating back to veteran groups as well. But not only that, I want you to take a look at what they have as far as the quality of their products.
I'm Clay with SPEC OPS. One of the biggest missions of what we do is 3% of our gross proceeds goes back to the Gary Sinise Foundation, Green Beret Foundation, and Navy SEALs Foundation. And in order to support those great causes, we got to have some of the best-in-class tools. And so that's where we came out with SPEC OPS. So let me show you a couple of features on our framing hammers. Say, for instance, on our 28-ounce framer, we have this sand Supreme cap that guys can take on and off. If you want to keep this in your tool pouch, say you're working on a deck or something like that, and you don't want to have hammer strikes on your material, now you can put your sand Supreme cap on there and you got a dead blow hammer. Great balance and feel of this. It has all the premium attributes like your side nail puller, magnetic nail start, as well like you would find on all your other high-end hammers. One of the coolest things that we have is with our levels. We have what we call our tourniquet system. This is a patented system. So let's say that we're setting a fence post, right? You got to have one guy that holds the level, and you got to have one guy that holds the post. With this, you can actually take this and wrap this around your material, and that way it turns it in from a 2-man operation into a 1-man operation. And we got 33% larger valves, so it's a whole lot easier to read and see than the competitors that are out there. We got through, and like a lot of the guys, the carpenters, we know that they carry these like claw bars and molding bars in their tool bags all the time. So we went through and took out about 30% of the material here in the middle, but we kept the skeletal infrastructure on it, so it still has its durability and strength, but it's a whole lot lighter than the bars that you're going to find that are out there. And you have multiple strike points, flat strike points, which makes it easy to use as well. And it's the same thing goes, well, we really beef these things up. One of the best things that guys like, instead of a round bar, you got a flat place to hit, right? Because everybody's always had a round bar down here. They're striking it with a hammer and it glances off and hits them in the shin. So we did that. And then you got your overmolded grips on it. In Texas, if you grab one of these in the back of the pickup truck, you're going to have 3rd-degree burns, right? But with the overmolded grips, we actually prevent that from happening as well. So those are a few cool features of our lineup. You can find us. We have web line presence, so you can find us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn as well. We also have a dealer locator, so if you want to try to find our tools, put in your zip code and it'll pull up the closest the closest dealer to your location.
I'm going to be building a fence here pretty soon. I came across this company called King Steel, and they provide American-based steel fasteners for fences. I want you to see them because what they do is they also make some tools that would help you knock out your projects a lot quicker if you are building some sort of steel fence.
How's it going, everybody? It's Jesse with King Steel Fasteners. Today we got two tools that are very popular in the fencing industry. This tool here is primarily for chain link fence. So what you have is a 9-gauge aluminum hog ring that we manufacture in Oxford, Michigan. So I'll show you a little example of how this works. So you want to put a little pressure on these handles here, rotate this magazine out of the way, so this gives you access to get down in a tighter area wherever the fence is. You close the ring down, and you rotate the magazine back, and then you do the same process over. So this tool here makes jobs much faster compared to doing it with a loose plier. This is what a lot of fence installers use. So they have to open up the plier, they got to get one of the rings, they got to put it in, they got to close it down, and then they got to do the whole thing over. So this tool speeds it up. Then we got this is a Ringer B14. This is a little smaller. This is a 15-gauge 9/16 D-ring. This is primarily for if you're doing a garden fence to keep rabbits or squirrels or things like that out, or if you're doing silt fence, deer fencing, anything like that. But this tool, same thing. You just load the strip in the back, like you see here, put the pusher spring back, and you're ready to go.
So if you've ever been on a job and you're looking to pick up constantly a lot of bricks, a lot of stones, maybe even a lot of wood, but you kind of want to save your back a little bit, well, I got this interesting company called Grabo, and they created a tool that does the heavy lifting for you. So let me go ahead and turn it over to them so they can do a little bit more explanation of what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm with Grabo. I handle sales for the business. And we're over here at STAFDA featuring our flagship Grabo Pro model along with some other new items. This here can hold up to 375 pounds, whether that be stone, wood. This has the auto sensor shut-off feature. Allows the unit to shut off and you still have suction on there. This is operating on a lithium-ion rechargeable battery. As you can see, I still have a nice strong hold on that. Simply red to release, but this unit can hold up to 375 pounds. You could work on textured, porous, various other surfaces such as you have travertine pavers it can work on. And then we're getting ready to launch this new model called the Grabo High Flow. And you can see that there. This is a this setup right now has the detachable extendable arm, and it has the 12-inch base plate on there to allow you to lift up these highly textured and highly porous dry cast pavers. So we'll put it on there, hit the green button, and that will be out in just under 2 months now.
So I was walking down on the conference floor over here and I came across this one booth called CE Tools, and they have this chalk line that's very unique. Let's go ahead and see what they have over here. This is Robbie. He's with CE Tools, and he's going to show us how this works.
We have the only releasable tip chalk line in the world. You put your tip on there, you're on the roof, you're chalking this line, you go back 30, 40, 50 feet, and once you're through chalking the line, release that tip, comes back to you. Eliminates half your steps or eliminates a person from having to hold the other end of the chalk line.
That is perfect. I like it.
If you have a great chalk line, you need great chalks. So we do. We have 4 great chalks here. These are the only chalks made in the United States of America. They're hydrophobic chalks, and you can tell the feature about them is that they are rain repellent. This is floating on top of water here, so you can chalk lines in the rain, or if you chalk lines and it pours down rain overnight, your lines are still there. So it's amazing chalk line and chalks. Also have levels here. The feature on this level here is that it has a red edge bubble. It's not the green on green. You can actually see when you're in line or not. It's got a lot of shock resistance. You're not going to knock this level out of level, and it's an amazing level. And if you could feel it, you could kind of tell how strong this level is and how durable this level is. We have a towel here. You can actually see it right here. It's been holding 100 pounds here since we've been here. 48 hours it's been holding these cinder blocks, which weigh 100 pounds. But it can do much more than that. I'm giving this my best tug. 260 pounds before you can tear that towel apart. Yet if you want to clean something small, you can take that edge right there, clean anything small, no fiber, no fabric. It's biodegradable. Use 2 or 3 a day, throw them away. And the last thing that we have here, this wipe is an amazing wipe. There's very few in the world that have scrubbing beads on them. These scrubbing beads will take anything off your hands. The smooth side will remove the residue so your hands feel clean. They have a ton of moisture in each one of these little wipes here. And one wipe will completely clean anything off your hands. Amazing products. We're CE Tool, contractor to engineer. Would love for you to try our products out.
Came across this interesting hammer system by Boss, and I'm going to actually show you just a little bit about what they have to offer.
Hey, we got our Boss hammers here. This is our Pro Plus series hammers, both titanium, full frame titanium. This is a 16-ounce hammer. It's 16 inches from out to out, so you can use it for layout. This is a 14-ounce hammer here, 14.5 inches out to out, which is a center clear spacing of a 16-inch framed wall. Keep in mind, we're the only titanium framing hammer that is 100% American made and American owned, and we're the only framing hammer and squaring system all in one. If you look here on this 2x12, our claw and our shoulder and our head line up, creating perfect 90. We can square all the way across the 2x12 with our hammer. Additionally, we have 13 inches of straight edge on this hammer here, 14.5 inches of straight edge on the longer model over there I just showed. If you're laying out plates for framing members, you mark this side of the 90. That high casting line right there is 1.5 inches, which is the width of dimensional lumber you use for framing. You put a peck there, slide over, mark that. That's a stud pocket right there. If you're looking for any angle cuts, you would pivot off the claws. There's a 20-degree angle all the way out to a 55-degree angle, and everything in between. We guarantee same line markings, the same as a speed square. We're never going to tell you to throw away your speed square. This is just free real estate. It's efficiency. We've got a stick rule right there out to 5 inches if you need a small measurement. On the opposing side, we've got all your angle cuts once again, as well as all your roof pitch cuts, 212, 312, 412 for your plumb cuts. Just pivot off the claws. We've got a rip claw design, which is a straighter claw system. We've got an anti-ring rib right there in the back of the claws, so it's never going to ring or ping when you're driving nails. Our claws are sharper than our competition for 3 reasons. We widen them out, we put more material in them, and we don't cut that so deep. Going to the top of the hammer, we've got side pullers here in the head, here and here. Simply put, so if you're up against a wall and you got the hammer this way, you can pull this way or this way. Additionally, we've got a side puller in the handle, 8 to 10 times the leverage. We can pull a longer shank nail than our competition. Also in the head of the hammer up top, we've got a magnetic nail starter with a slot big enough not only for a single-headed nail, but a double-headed nail. We've got a hexagon-shaped face, which is unique to us. The reason for the hexagon-shaped face, which comes in both smooth or milled, is I can get in tighter with flat to flat. I can 90 off a wall, and when we're driving toenails, those ears right there work perfect for setting a toenail. Coming down the neck of the hammer handle right here, we've got a quick 45 casting shoulder right there. We can bottom that out on a framing member, and either side of those 1-inch parallel lines of that neck right there is a 45-degree angle. We have a fully supported handle. It's never going to break off, it's never going to slide forward, and it's never going to roll because there's 3 through holes, so when we do the injection molding, everything is stuck together. We have a tether hole. You can tether your hammer so you can avoid any drop hazards that OSHA would be concerned with. And in the very end, we've got a 13mm 6-point for changing circular saw blades. When you're all done framing, what you can do is you can grab one of our magnetic caps right here. You can pop this on. It's for button cap nails. It's as fast as you can get close to a button cap nail for hands-free application.
So that's a wrap for today's video. We're going to go ahead and head back home.